Hi everybody, we're going to go through our level 1 ballet class work now, and we have a boy in our class on Saturday morning, so we're going to make provision for any male dancers that are out there as well. You can join in with this, it just doesn't have to be for the girls. We always start our class now, it's our tradition to start with some form of plie exercise, so we're going to take demi-pliés and dégagés. Dégagé is our new word to disengage, to point our foot. In this instance, the foot is going to go to the second position. So ladies, girlies, if you're holding your dresses, that's very nice. If you're one of our male dancers, put your hands on your waist. And I'm going to pretend to be a boy for this morning. And this is demi-pliés and dégagés.
Demi-pliés and dégagés.
Listen to the music and plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Plie, dégagé, your right foot and close. And repeat the pliés. Then trying to keep your back nice and straight. And dégagé your left foot and close. And we're going to take an exercise now where we're going to think about testing our balance. Our dégagé is going to go to the front. The lady is actually going to say point to the front and close. And we're going to test and test our balance. Thank you.
Points to the front and close.
Introduction, dégagé, and test it and test it and close. Dégagé and test it and test it and close. Dégagé, test it and test it and close. And left, last one, and close. This is a really exciting jump up from our primary examinations because we're learning lots of new things, putting down foundations now for the rest of our dancing career. So we're going to think about the third position. We've had first, we've had our second position, and now we're going to come across into our third position, which is going to be on its way to fifth eventually. And we're going to do our point, lift, point, and close exercise.
Point, lift, point, close.
Now concentrate really hard. Here we go. Point, lift, point, close, dégagé, behind, plié, stretch, point, lift, point, close, second behind, or if you're just learning it for the first time, you can do point and lift and point and close and stretch, behind and demi-plié, stretch, and give those arms and legs and feet a little shake. And we're going to move on to the next part of our class now, which would be our port de bras exercises. So we're going to start off with Miss Ali.
Arm waves.
The arm waves, right? And this is where we have to really think about what we're doing for our male candidates. So the girls, you're going to do 4 arm waves increasing in height. 3, 4. And then you're going to repeat that exercise again, rising onto your demi points. And if you're a boy, you're going to have your hands on your waist and you're going to practice your position of arms in demi bras 4 times. And then on the second half with the girls, add the rises. Thank you, Miss Ali.
Arm waves, set exercise.
So this is the girls. And low. And middle. Shoulder level. And just above shoulder level. And repeat that with rises, girls, and the boys are going up. You're on your demi points now, boys. Open, down, open, open. And arms back down to bra bar. Now, in your previous exercises, you learned from your hand ripples your position of your arms in en couronne, and in your ferry with the broken wing, you learnt that and the en avant position. So we're going to put all that together now. So we're going to take 2 arm waves, up to en avant, out to second position and down to bras bar, and then repeat our arm waves, and now we're going to go up to incurred, out to second and down to bras bar. Thank you.
Free arm exercise. Piece of music while I show you what the boys do, because obviously the boys aren't going to be doing fairy arm waves, they're just going to concentrate on their positions. Thank you. Free arm exercise.
So ready, gentlemen, stand up nice and tall, open the shoulders forwards, en avant second, down to bras bar, and again forwards, second position, down to bras. Everybody up to incurred, shoulders down, long necks, second, down, up, and second, and down. And you'll notice now, girls and boys, how from our second position, as we're coming down to bras bar, we're trying to come down nice and plain, going to get rid of all these floaty arms that we had when we were in the baby or the preparatory class, make everything a lot plainer now. And our last arm exercise is a free arm exercise for hand ripples. The girls, you're going to play snakes and ladders, because you're going to go up a snakes and ladders board, up the ladder till you get to a big round nought for the 100, which is incurred. Then you're going to come back down again, and the boys will probably play either a flute or play the piano. This is an exercise really to get our fingers, our extremities going. Thank you.
Hand ripples.
One goes in front of us, climb up the ladder and climb up the ladder and stop at the top. And the boys would be using their fingers to play their flute or their piano, and we all come down to bras bar at the end. Thank you. Again, give those legs and feet a big shake and dance, because you've been stood still for quite a long time. So now we're going to go on to a part of our class which is called movement and placing. And our first exercise is transference of weight. So we're going to think about, this is a preparation for our chassés. We're going to be travelling through our sideways dimension, and we're going to take a stretch and a stand and a stretch and close, and back the other way and a stretch, and then we're going to add a plie, which is the integral centre part of our chassé when we learn it in the next grade. Plie in the middle, come straight up the other side. That's really important that we don't end up doing a U shape, which isn't quite so good for our muscles. Thank you.
Transference of weight.
Stretch and stand. Stretch, close. Stretch, stand. Stretch. And now add your plie. Knees out over your toes. Demi-plie. Half a bend. Close. Stretch. Plie. Stretch. Close. And still travelling through our sideways dimension, we're going to take step, close, step and curtsy for the girls, or step, close, step and bow for the boys. So I'll do the girls' way right and left, and then the boys' way on repeat of the music. We're going to be a girl first. We add a beautiful arm position to this, and we tell ourselves, don't we, that our elbows pointing in the direction we've been travelling like an arrow, so we don't get muddled up and use the wrong arm. So here's me holding my dress, thank you.
Step, close, step and curtsy.
And we're going to stretch our foot. As we hear our introduction, we step,
close, step, curtsy, step, close, step. And if we're a boy, we step, close, step, and bow, step, close, step, and bow. And our last exercise in this section of the class is the walking from the corner. And you've been doing it with a partner, moving your forward dimension along the diagonal, but you can do this round the room in your house, round your furniture. And you're going to count in your head in 6, and you're going to balance with your foot in a dégagé derrière for the counts of 7 and 8. And this is getting you on balance now for when you take your arabesque in grade 2. You think very, very hard about stretching that back leg behind you. No weight on it. We'll listen to the music and we'll count in our heads as we walk round the room.
Walks from the corner.
So we go. 1, 2, 3. Bigger steps than this, obviously, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. And from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's loads of music for this, so you can do it as many times as you like. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Balance, balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you really want to give yourself a challenge, you could try and lift your foot off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then see how long can you balance at the end there. Don't forget to put that foot down nicely and close into first position so it's all nice and neat. And we're going on to the Allegro section now. So you want to warm your feet up a little bit. I'm going to ask Miss Sally if she'd very kindly come and demonstrate this for us. We'll swap over and we're going to take the changements exercise.
So like Miss Lee demonstrated earlier, we're now thinking about our third position. So from first position, we want to dégagé that foot, cross it in front of us, about halfway up our foot.
Excuse me.
To find our third position. So girls, like we've said throughout, you'd be holding your skirt. I'm going to put my hands on my waist. We're doing 3 changements. So an elevated step, changing feet as we go. We're going to do 3 in a row and pause on the count of 4. And what we're trying to practice is not having a rebound of those knees on number 4, having a nice firm plie on number 4. So give everything, like we said, a little wiggle and a stretch, and we'll have a think about our changements.
Changements.
So we start with a lovely plie. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. 2 more. 1, 2. Last one. 1 and 2 and hold. And then push up to a lovely stretched knees. Well done, everybody. Give those legs a shake. The next piece of music is your, you'd do this in partners, or we might do it as an individual around the room. It's your gallops. We say 2 on the right and 2 on the left. You can do this in any pattern around the space that you're dancing in. Let's have a listen to the piece of music.
Gallops in pairs.
So you might have your hands on your waist with a pointed foot. 2 on the right and 2 on the left and 2 on the right and 2 on the left. Let's keep listening. Last one's a 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Feet into first position. Well done, everybody. Similarly to pre-primary and our primary syllabus, at the end of our lesson we have a dance that we would perform in our exam. So we're going to listen to the piece of music, and we'd love for you to create something at home that your mum or dad could film to us and send in. So let's have a listen to the piece of music. We'd love to see your ideas. Let's listen together.
Dance.
really look forward to seeing what ideas you might come up with for your dance to that piece of music. We're now at the point in our class where we would do our curtsy or our bow. So because Miss Lee and I have filmed this one between us, Miss Lee will do the curtsy for the girls and I will do the bow for the boys. So I would have my feet together.
Curtsy or
I'm
bow.
holding my dress.
Step and a bow or a curtsy. Well done everybody. We hope you enjoyed our video
Music
and look
for
forward
running out.
to seeing you soon.
Bye.